One can have everything in this world, be content with the greatest of joys, health. I wish I could throw off the thoughts which poison my happiness, and yet I take a kind of pleasure in indulging them. Youth is an obligation, that is to say, you have an absolute duty to be happy and to preserve a good memory of yourself for one who loves you. You know how easily things grow out of nothing when they pass through a mouth that smears them all over and makes something else out of them. You already know when I'm writing, so don't be surprised if it's short and dry, because I'm too hungry to write anything fat. My earthly body has been a terrible disappointment to me. My manuscripts sleep, while I cannot, for I am covered with poultices. Simplicity is the final achievement. Bach is an astronomer, discovering the most marvelous stars. Beethoven challenges the universe. I only try to express the soul and the heart of man. A long time ago I decided that my universe will be the soul and heart of man. Simplicity is the highest goal, achievable when you have overcome all difficulties. Every difficulty slurred over will be a ghost to disturb your repose later on. Time is the best censor, and patience a most excellent teacher. Yesterday's concert was a success. I hasten to let you know. I inform your lordship that I was not a bit nervous and played as I play when I am alone. It went well. And I had to come back and bow 4 times. Put all your soul into it, play the way you feel. Time is the best of critics, and patience the best of teachers. I feel like a novice, just as I felt before I knew anything of the keyboard. It is far too original, and I shall end up not being able to learn it myself. Nothing is more odious than music without hidden meaning. An arid melancholy has held me for so long in its grip. I feel like a violin stringy attached to a peasant double bass. It is not good for one to be sad, and yet how pleasant it is, a strange state. There are certain times when I feel more inspired, filled with a strong power that forces me to listen to my inner voice, and when I feel more need than ever for a play al piano. I don't know how it is, but the Germans are amazed at me and I am amazed at them for finding anything to be amazed about. A well-formed technique, it seems to me, is one that can control and vary a beautiful sound quality. Man is never always happy, and very often only a brief period of happiness is granted him in this world, so why escape from the stream which cannot last long? Mozart encompasses the entire domain of musical creation, but I've got only the keyboard in my poor head. Sometimes I can only groan, and suffer, and pour out my despair at the piano. I tell my piano the things I used to tell you. After a rest in Edinburgh, where, passing a music shop, I heard some blind man playing a mazurka of mine. Concerts are never real music, you have to give up the idea of hearing in them all the most beautiful things of art. How dismal it is to have no one to go to in the morning to share one's griefs and joys, how hateful when something weighs on you and there's nowhere to lay it down. You know to what I refer. I often tell to my pianoforte what I want to tell to you. As long as I have health and strength, I will gladly work all my days. Even in winter, it shall be green in my heart. After playing Chopin, I feel as if I had been weeping over sins that I had never committed, and mourning over tragedies that were not my own. Chopin has done for the piano what Schubert has done for the voice. The crowd intimidates me, its breath suffocates me. I feel paralyzed by its curious look, and the unknown faces make me dumb. Nothing is more beautiful than a guitar, except, possibly two. I haven't heard anything so great for a long time. Beethoven snaps his fingers at the whole world. I'm a revolutionary, money means nothing to me. The earth is suffocating. As this cough will choke me, I implore you to have my body opened, so that I may not be buried alive. I really don't know whether any place contains more pianists than Paris, or whether you can find more asses and virtuosos anywhere. Nothing is more beautiful than the sound of the guitar.